Hello, my crafty friends. Today I'm catching up from the last 2 weeks when I was sick and I wasn't able to do any videos. We did M for my, um, and that was Psalms 43, 1 through 2a. And I think that's right. Yes, my only safe haven. Um, and I want to read that whole psalm because um, I think we need to take this verse in context. So I'm going to go ahead and read the whole thing. Psalms 43 says, "Vindicate me, O God, and plead my cause against an ungodly nation. Rescue me from deceitful and wicked men. You are my stronghold. Why have you rejected me? Why must I go about mourning, oppressed by the enemy? Send forth your light and your truth, and let them guide me. Let them bring me to your holy mountain, to the place where you dwell. Then I will go to the altar of God, to God, my joy and my delight. I will praise you with the harp, O my God. My God, why are you downcast, O my soul? Why so disturbed within me? Put your hope in God, for I will yet praise him, my Savior and my God." And this whole this whole psalm is about when things are going bad, when people are talking badly about you or treating you badly, or in this case, it says we're living in an ungodly nation. Um, and there are deceitful and wicked men everywhere. There are deceitful and wicked women too, but um, it's, where do we turn for help? And even though this guy's he's feeling rejected, God, why have you rejected me? Why do I have to keep living this way? Why haven't you taken over and made our nation healthy and happy and make everybody treat each other nice? Why are you letting this happen? Um, and then he says, just send your light. Give me your light. Give me a guide. And that's what the Bible is. It's our guide. He says, let me come to you. Let me come to you so I can worship you. And then he's saying, okay, I've got the knowledge that God is my guide. He will give me the wisdom I need. So why am I so downcast? Why am I disturbed? Why can't I just trust? Put your hope in God. He says God's his stronghold. You are my stronghold. So why am I so disturbed? And I think this is something we all wrestle with. We feel, the permeation of an ungodly culture permeating our nation, and it's all around us, and we can't get away from it. And it's disturbing and it's unsettling. But we have hope. We have a hope in a God who is a stronghold, a God who he's a safe haven. He is our protector. He's the only thing we've got. I don't know how people live with all the ugly things that go on if they don't have some kind of hope. Hope in a personal hope, not just a universal hope that the good will overcome evil, but a personal hope that there is a God out there who created this world and who loves the people in it, and he loves me, and he cares about me. And if I will go to him and give him my worries, he will give me peace, and he will help me through all the things I have to go through. I don't know, if you don't have that, I don't know how you make it. I just think it's vital to have a hope in something bigger than yourself. And I'm not going to go on at this point about all the things that people substitute for God because they don't want to be accountable to God. So they substitute other things that they put their trust in. But there are that's a lot of that stuff out there. But it's not personal. It's not my God, who is my stronghold, who is my deliverer, who is my hope. And I just think that is powerful, that we have a personal God, the creator of the heavens and the earth, the creator of the universe, who cares about us personally. And to me, that's what this is about. No matter how bad it feels like and seems like things are going, God is still in his heaven, and he is still watching over us and holding on to us, and we can hold on to him too. Um, the other verse that we're doing on the pages today are Psalms 41 verse 3. And that verse is, the Lord will sustain him on his sickbed and restore him from his bed of illness. I think this is another one where we need to take it in context. And we did a couple of weeks ago, 3-4 weeks ago, I guess, we did the first two verses in this psalm that say, blessed is he who has regard for the weak, for the Lord delivers him in times of trouble. The Lord will protect him and preserve his life. He will bless him in the land and not surrender him to the desire of his foes. The Lord will sustain him in his sickbed and restore him from his bed of illness. So this verse is just a continuation of what God will do for the people who trust in him and have regard and protect those that are weaker than themselves. And so both of these verses I'm going to do today on these pages, because when you're sick and you just feel crummy and it feels like everything's against you, you need to remember that you have a God who will deliver you, and that he's there for you even when you're sick and miserable, and he's there for you when the whole world seems against you. And I decided that I wanted to make these two pages just start out with yucky. There's just stuff splashed onto them, just all the ucky of the world just thrown down on them. And then I want to try to bring them up to something beautiful, because God could do that. And I've written my words on these two pages, and I'm going to trim them a little bit, I think, and then we'll put them, on here. But I'm going to save that until I've gotten this background down. Well, no, because I might want to audition where I'm going to put them. So let's go ahead and cut them apart. And I wrote them backwards, so this doesn't exactly go. So I'm going to cut it off. Let me do one thing here real quick. I'm going to cut it off, and I'm going to put it around. If I use it at all, I'm going to use it on the other side. Like that. Because that just looks better to me. Okay. So I'm going to set those aside for right now, because what I want to do, and I think I'm going to go ahead and trim these shorter as well. But I want to keep this curved part. And I'm going to do the same thing with this one, because there's no use in taking up space with the parts of this that I'm not using. And we will curve this one too. It's not perfect, but it'll work. Okay. And we're going to put these on here like this after we get a background on there. One thing, I have these circles and butterflies that I've cut out, and I just thought that they would look good on here if I do one page with all this kind of chaotic stuff here, and then I can put this, right over here. And then I thought on top of that, I would put some of these butterflies. I haven't decided which ones, just to show hope. Something light and pretty that shows hope. And that's pretty much what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the same thing with this page, with these. These are some jelly prints I made. And just try to, and then put this verse on there along with this butterfly for the same thing, just to show hope. That way these pages will kind of go together. I do think I want to change the maybe like that, and maybe put those up a little bit more. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and glue this stuff down, and then I'll come back and we'll talk about it. Okay, I got all these circles put down, and it's beginning to look a little prettier. Still chaotic, but it's beginning to look a little bit prettier. And I think if we put our verses on here, I'm trying to decide. I think I like that one up there. I don't want them to be right across from each other. I think like that. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to use this. Oh, goodness. That did not want to come out. I'm going to use this art glitter glue. I had some people think that I was using glitter glue, and this is actually it's glue that's made to glue down embellishments and glue down glittery things. It's not actually glitter glue. But it really does a great job of gluing stuff down. It glues down paper, it glues down fabric, it glues down just about anything I want to glue down. And I like this little bitty tip because you can do little things like these butterflies. They would be much harder to do without this. I did glue down all the circles with the glue stick because I still love my glue stick. But okay. Now I want to do some sketchy outlining of all these circles. And I'm debating. I thought I would do it in white because of, you know, light and hope and all the things that but I'm not sure if this pen will be good enough to do it. This is a Uniball Signo pen, and it is not right on my skin really well, but okay, I think I'm gonna have to go to a Posca pen if I want white. And I do think I want white, so let's see if I can find I've got this one, but that's kind of big. But we may just do it. We'll have a lot of light shining. Oh, let's put this back up for now. We're not going to glue those butterflies on yet. Plus, the white on this paper will be brought out a little bit, I think, if we use this to kind of go around our circles. It's going to be kind of messy. It won't be as sketchy looking as I wanted, but There we go. But I do like the adding some light in there. Oh, I'm really liking that. Let's see if we can get this. That helps a lot. Now I'm going to go ahead and do it over here because these pages are, we purposefully made them similar in tone to um, okay, I really like that. I almost think that's enough, but I'm going to add my butterflies because, like I said, they're going to show hope. But where to put them, I don't know. I thought I would put one down and then one of them just glue the like this. I think that'll look prettier than just flat. So I'll need to put, I think, probably some, and I think right up there is where I'm going to do it. If I can find some foam tape, I may put a little bit of foam tape there to keep those wings from flattening out completely. The point of the two butterflies is to make them dimensional, so. Let me look for that real quick. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to make two little straight lines and find a place to put them. If I can. Just put them right there. The foam shows through just a little bit, but I don't think it'll be enough to be an issue. That gives it a little bit of dimension. I don't know if you can tell. You can't really tell a whole lot. It's easier to see in person than it is on on the camera. But I like it. Now I have to decide I'm tempted to just use these because it's, but I think I want it to be brighter. Or maybe those two. No. Interesting thought. I may do this one like that and let them kind of outline rather than being like that. That one didn't cut out really well. try. I don't know. That doesn't look so great. Well, now that I've got this plan, I'm not really. That one did, it's the same. Oh, it kind of belongs with this page, but it doesn't show up as much. I think I'm just going to do these two. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, see? Plans change. And I'm going to do them just like I did those other ones with the little pieces of foam. Okay, let me get a couple of little pieces here. Forgot to fold this one in advance like I did the other one. There we go. Oops. Okay. And I think I'm going to go around this in black just because it looks like it needs somebody to go around it in black. How's that for a reason? Okay, not that. What do I have here? Here we go. I'll just use this brush pen here. Yeah, just go do this first. Kind of hard to go around this when. Okay. We do the same thing here. Oh, kind of lost the P. And I think I want to go ahead and go rim the whole thing with black while I'm at it here. Just a little bit. Making you dizzy turning the page all around. Uh-oh. See, I didn't do a very good job on that one. Well, it obviously works better coming this other direction. Okay, it's going to have to make it a bigger border because I made a mess. Do you ever do that? You have a plan and then you make a mess and your plan changes. A real light little border was my plan, but because I made a mess, that won't work. So let's go ahead and make this one match. Let's stick a piece of paper in here. Okay. Well, there it is. Find my lid. Okay, here are my pages for last week and the week before last. I think those turned out pretty cool. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope that the Psalms have blessed you today. And may God bless you. Bye-bye.